Hello everyone, this is episode 7 of Python problem solving series where we will solve 10 advanced Python problems using dictionaries, functions and many project logic. These problems are perfect to interviews, placements and real world projects. Let's dive in. Here is the question number 1 is merge two dictionaries. For merging the two dictionaries we have used in dictionary unpacking and keys in the second dictionary override duplicates. So here dictionary 1 and dictionary 2 is given and we have to merge that. Merge equal to dictionary 1 and dictionary 2. That should print the merged. This is efficient and Python's way to merge dictionaries. Question number 2 is find the sum values in dictionary. For solving this we have to use the values function that gives all dictionary values and sum function for calculates the total. So your scores is given and total should be sum of scores of values and print the total. So this is common in data aggregation tasks. And third question is find key with maximum value. Here we have to use the maximum function with key equal to scores.get that returns the key with highest value. So this will be very useful for ranking or leaderboard systems. So the code is here the scores are given and top should be maximum of scores and key equal to scores.get that should print the top scorer. The question number 4 is function to check prime number. So first we have to use the encapsulate prime logic in a function for reusability and check the divisibility up to root n for efficiency. So the code is defined is underscore prime and if n less than 2 that should return false. For I in range 2 int and exponential of 0.5 plus 1 and if n modular division of I equal to 0 that should return false or else return true that should print the prime number. And the next question is function to calculate factorial. So this is a loop-based factorial calculation which can be reused in multiple programs or many projects. So the code is defined factorial of n, result should be first one, and for I in raised to n plus 1, result should be result into I, and that should print the result or factorial. And the next question is merge two lists into dictionary. For merging two lists into dictionary, we have to use the zip function that pairs elements from two lists and next function for converts into dictionary. So here is key and values are given. Merged it will predict zip of keys and values that should print the merged dictionary. This is useful in mapping and data dynamically. Question number 7 is function to reverse a string. So this is simple function using slicing. Here we have to use the slicing and the code will be this type. And the next question is a many project based question. Frequency counter using function. Here we have to encapsulate word frequency logic in a function for reusability. So the code is defined word for frequency of text will be frequency for word in text of lower split. Frequency of words should be frequency dot get a word of 0 plus 1 and that should return the frequency. And lastly we have to print the frequency word frequency. So this is handles case insensitive counting. And the next question is function with lambda square numbers in list. So we have to combine the map and lambda applies operation to every element. So here is the numbers and square that will be list map lambda of x into x multiplied to numbers. Print that should print the squares. And the last question is function to check palindrome. So the code will be diff is palindrome. S should be s dot lower and replace and return s equal to s slicing s of minus 1 and that should print is palindrome bad up. So this is reusable function to check palindrome that handles case and spaces for real world sentence. In this episode, we focused on dictionaries, functions, and many project style problems like merge dictionary, sum and maximum values, functions for prime, factorials, and reverse string, lambda m map for functional programming, word frequency, and palindrome checking. So this problem improve your coding, reusability, and project level thinking. If you want episode 8 where we will solve advanced list, nested loops, and pattern problems, comment episode 8. Like, share, and subscribe to continue mastering Python problem solving. See you in the next one. Till then, keep coding, keep creating.